Hey, what's going on guys? My name is ACEwolfie and welcome back to my brand new video in the channel. And in today's video I am going to show you guys how you guys can make your very own custom mob boss in your very own Minecraft world. But because this is custom, so I'm just going to show you guys the idea of how you guys can make this creation. So yeah, first of all let me show you guys what I have made here. So I have made a custom mob boss that I name him Strayus because it is actually a stray boss. So it is Strayus for stray and us for the boss. And yeah, the way we're gonna spawn this mob is by dropping a block that named Grey Glaze Terracotta and also with our skeleton skull. So if we drop this item, it will summon the stray boss, and he will be holding a iron axe, and also he will be able to fly and have particle, and also actually he have a guard that helping him to attack a player, and I give that guy ability of to explode when get close to a player. So it is like a creeper, only the difference is that guy flying. So first let me show you guys what these two guys does to us. So if we go to game mode survival, as you guys can see, this white thing, if they get close to us, it will kill us immediately. He will explode. And yeah, and if this stray thing is he just holding iron axe because I think it looks cool, and also he still shoot an arrow actually. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's go back to game mode 0, game mode 1, and let's kill this guy. And also when he spawn, it will change the weather to thunder, and also if he's dead, the weather will be back to normal. So yeah, first of all let me show you guys how I'm doing it. So every time I drop those two items, it will summon the Strayus or stray boss, whatever you want to call it. So the command for that is this part right here. So for this one, it is executing item that named Wither Skeleton Skull. So it is that Wither Skeleton Skull that I'm using before. So, and if I drop that item, and if I drop the Grey Glaze Terracotta like in radius 1 to it, so it will activate this command block, which is also will activate this redstone comparator to this command block. So what this command block does is executing the Wither Skeleton Skull, and it will summon a stray that named Strayus, and it will summon a stray that named Strayus onto the Wither Skeleton Skull. So it will not spawn right here, but onto the Wither Skeleton Skull. So yeah, and if it's already summoned a Strayus in the world, then it will activate this command block, which does it will test if there is a mob that named Strayus. So it is actually type stray, comma, so it is stray that names Strayus. If there is, it will activate this two command block right here, which is give Strayus a fire resistant effect of 1 to 150. So yeah, I give him fire resistant because I don't want him to be dead when the thunder strike him. So I want him to be still alive, and so we can fight the boss. Yeah, and also I give him a resistance of 1-3, so it is harder for us to kill the boss. So yeah, and also if the world detects if there is a Strayus in the world, then it will activate this redstone comparator right here, and it will activate this 3 command block, which is for this one, it will summon the lightning bolt on the Strayus, which will also kill this 2 item, this Wither Skeleton Skull and this Grey Glaze Terracotta. So we don't have to put another command block to type kill these 2 items, so we don't have to do that. It will get killed with this lightning bolt, because also I put lightning bolt because it looks cooler, but you don't have to use this. If you want to make your own custom one, you can just kill the item, but I'm just giving you the idea of how you guys can make it. So yeah, and also if this command block were activated, this Strayus were detected, it will activate this 2 command block, which is for this one, it will replace the main hand of the Strayus, iron axe. So he will not bring bow, but he will bring iron axe when he spawn in the world. and also he will summon a phantom that name Ride. So I want to summon a phantom that name Ride because I want to teleport this Strayus to the phantom that name Ride, so he can fly around with the phantom, so it just looks cooler and it's more challenging for us to pick the boss, right? And also if it summoned the phantom that name Ride in the world, it will activate this sorry, this command block right here, which is testing the Strayus, testing if there's a phantom that name Ride. And if the Strayus found out that if there is a phantom that name Ride in the world, then it will activate all of this command block right here, which will activate this command block and give the phantom name Ride invisibility, because I don't want the phantom to be visible, so I want him to be invisible. So I put that there, and also I gave so the Strayus can teleport onto the phantom that name Ride. So the Strayus can fly and follow the phantom everywhere the phantom goes. So yeah, it just looks cooler. Then after that, it will also give effect of fire resistance to the phantom that name Ride, because there's thunder and I don't want the lightning bolt and I don't want the phantom to be dead, so I give him fire resistance. And also I'm giving a strength to the phantom that name Ride, because every time when the phantom go down and want to attack us, it feel like the stray with the axe hit us, so it feels like more stronger, like, yeah. And also it will executing the Strayus and give him the Strayus will give a particle, which is egg destroy emitter, which is that white particle, big white particle that you saw in the beginning of the video, and it's pretty cool, I think. So I'm using particle as well. And also, if this Strayus were detecting there's a phantom that name Ride in the world, then it will activate this this redstone comparator, which will turn off this redstone torch. But if there is no phantom that name Ride, because maybe we accidentally killed the phantom while we try to kill this Strayus, then it will activate this redstone torch back, and it will activate this command block, which will summon another phantom to the Strayus. So yeah. And for this one, it is test at it name Strayus, which will testing if there's a mob that names Strayus in the world. Then if there is, it will change the weather in here. If there is, it will activate this, and it will change weather to thunder, because I want to have a scary theme in the world, and in this world, and it's a mob boss and it's scary, so we want a thunder weather. And also it will summon a phantom that name Bomb. I'm using phantom that name Bomb because I want to have another small boss. You don't have to use this, but I'm just going to show you guys what I did, what I think it looks cool for a boss. So I'm giving a phantom that name Bomb for the small guy that will explode. I'm gonna show you in this part later. So yeah, it will summoning a phantom that name Bomb on top of the Strayus in 10 block high, so it is tilde 10 and tilde. And also, if this redstone comparator were activated by this command block right here, then it will turn off this redstone torch, same as this one. And if there is no Strayus in the world, because I killed the Strayus, then we want the weather to be back to normal, right? So it will activate this redstone torch, and it will activate this command block, which will change the weather to clear, and also it will kill all the phantom, because there will be like because this is the main boss. The Strayus is the main boss. If we kill the main boss, it will kill also the bomb, which is his small guy that explode, and also it will kill his ride, the Strayus ride, this one, phantom name ride, and yeah. And now for this one, it's the bomb one, the his guide or something. I don't know how to call that. Bodyguard, yeah, let's say bodyguard. So it's testing if there's a phantom that name Bomb, then it will activate this tree command block right here, which is teleporting mob or entity that name A in the world to this bomb right here, to this phantom that name bomb. And actually this entity I'm using right here is an armor stand. So if I'm using armor stand and I name him A, and I want to give him a skull head, so it looks like he's like a flying small box and with particles. So yeah, I'm using this A, so it is armor stand, and yeah. And also it will give the bomb invisibility, because I don't want the phantom that name bomb is visible in the world with that blocky head, so I'm giving him invisibility. And also for the armor stand, because I want only the head, the skull head that I'm using. So if you guys don't understand what I mean, here let me demonstrate you guys. So it is actually an armor stand. Or is it armor stand? And also it is skull. So I'm giving this armor stand a skeleton skull, which I will make this thing right here, the body, to become invisible. So the only thing that will become visible is only the head. So that's why this command will give the armor stand that name A invisibility 1 true. And yeah, that's why I'm doing that. Then after that, if there is a phantom that name bomb in the world, then it will activate this first imperator, which will activate this 2 command block, which is it will summon that armor stand that I was talking about, that name A, because here I'm using A for the armor stand. And also if it is summoning the armor stand, it will immediately give the armor stand the replace item entity, which is that name A, which is that armor stand, and slot armor in his head, armor head. Then after that, only one slot in his body. So I'm giving him skull, that white skull. And after that, this is the part where I give him the ability so he can explode. So this is the part. So it is executing that phantom, that name bomb. If he get close to any player in radius 3, then it will summon ender crystal to it, which will also immediately kill that ender crystal by doing execute type ender crystal summon arrow. So it will summoning an arrow to the ender crystal, and the ender crystal will immediately explode. And yeah, and also I'm giving a particle to that armor stand, so it have explosion particles. So what it does is it is a small white particle, not as big as that one because that's the main boss, so I'm giving this just little one. So for this part, this command block right here will execute bomb and test. If there's name A, that armor stand in radius 2 in here. If this phantom that name bomb didn't detect if there's an armor stand that name A in its radius 2, then it will again turn on back this redstone torch, and it will kill the bomb. So it will kill the armor stand as well, because if we try to shoot the armor stand, or maybe the phantom that name bomb, or maybe if we hit the armor stand, then the phantom that name bomb will be killed also. And also maybe if we kill the phantom, the armor stand will get killed also, because we don't want, if we kill one of them, there's like one of them still flying around, or maybe if the armor stand fall, they just fall right there and it will be sucked. So we want to both of them to be killed. So yeah, that's my creation that I made here. You don't have to make all of it the same like what I did, but I'm just giving you the idea of how you guys can make it. Maybe if you want, you can follow all of this as well. So yeah, I guess that's it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, make sure to slap that like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.